Mr. E-Tep.
What's up, everybody? I hope all you're doing pretty well in this fine evening.
Yes, and also have with me the real Ant-Man.
What is up, everybody? Tonight is the night. It's all hell's breaking loose tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All
hell is breaking loose tonight. And it is actually showing up. I'm actually surprised. So we could be on. Are we on YouTube right now too?
I think so.
I think so.
I hope so.
We are.
Really?
YouTube. Welcome to the Wednesday Knightswatch live.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, can you hear us on YouTube? That's the thing. I know last time we had problems.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna test this out real quick.
Out of curiosity, I want to see.
Yeah, it's showing up on there.
What's up, YouTube followers? Welcome to Slightly Off Topic. Hopefully, I think we should have a good show tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. So, before we get into the ranting, because Anthony and I have some ranting to do this evening. It's going to be
a little ranting to do. It's not going to be too bad, though.
Are you serious? Little? Is just little? Okay. All right. So, all right. Let's put a pause. Let's put a pin in that. Yeah. Breaking news. Does anyone have any breaking news this evening?
I got some breaking news. News.
What's up? What you got?
I don't know if it's in the slide, but the wonderful actor that is Tom Hanks is going to be Geppetto in a live-action Pinocchio remake. Yes.
In talks.
Yes.
In talks.
It's going to happen.
In talks to reunite with his what's it called? It's his director from Forrest Gump.
Robert Zemeckis?
Is that right?
I don't think there's Zemeckis. Was it?
Yeah, Zemeckis. I think Robert as the one that did Back to the Future. I think he did the Forrest Gump. I want to say it is him. I might not be sure. Might want to look it up. But I think it's Robert Zemeckis.
I don't know. You want me to look it up?
Please look it up. I want to be proven right or wrong.
So either way, I'd have to say though, it's Robert Zemeckis. But if that happens and he plays Geppetto, hell yes.
Yeah, he'll be good Geppetto. He'll be a very good Geppetto. He'll pull it off. Yes. Good casting. Very good casting.
Now he's fled to Greek. Now he's a Greek citizen.
Yes. To my Greek. I'm Greek. Greek governor right there.
Flee to Greece.
Dude, you know, be a great Pinocchio? Tom Holland. Tom Holland's Pinocchio.
Is he going to be in everything, Disney?
Yeah. Like, why are you casting him in everything?
Why not? Hey, what's up, Leah? How you doing, Leah? Hello, Leah. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Nala.
Hi, Nala.
And Nala.
Yeah, but think about Tom Holland as Pinocchio. Tom has Geppetto. And I don't know who would be Jiminy Cricket. I guess you could put anybody, real Jiminy Cricket. It's probably animated anyway. But I'm saying, though, that would be a perfect casting. I think that would be perfect for me. I don't know.
I mean, we'll see if it actually does happen, and we'll see if it actually is confirmed and all that good stuff. But moving on, does anyone else have any breaking news?
Not that I heard. Well, it's kind of breaking news, actually. Not the good kind, but supposedly, Marty Jannetty, who used to be a tag team partner from Shawn Michaels back in the day with the Rockers. If you guys watched pro wrestling back in the day,
this is where we're going. This is where we're going.
He admitted he might have killed somebody when he was 13 years old and threw their body in some river. So yes, he actually admitted killing somebody.
I seen that movie. It was called Stand By Me.
I don't know if Mark Jannetty has had drug problems throughout like the years, and he has all these other type of problems. So I'm not sure if it's for real or if he's whatever. But
I'm pretty sure you don't say that shit for fake, man.
No, it doesn't. I don't know why the hell he just comes up and admits to it.
Maybe it's on his conscience, man. It's been on his conscience for like what? He's probably in his like 60s now. Probably 15 years, man.
Yeah. I mean, if he did that as a kid, man, that explains the drug problems and all that. So I don't know, but I don't know, man.
That's some crazy shit right there.
It's crazy, yes. So We'll see.
I'm pretty sure all my breaking news would be on the slides. Other than that,
well, that's all I got, really, guys.
All right, so we're gonna move on to our next segment here, which is new games and subscriptions. I know you got some.
Oh
Anthony.
gosh, dude, you got me like right off the bat, Chris.
Come on, Ed.
Dang,
Come
dude.
on, Ed. You gotta be on top of your game, bud.
This is your stuff.
This is my stuff.
Man. Where you at?
So Game Pass just announced some games today.
Okay.
A little plethora of them that's coming to Game Pass. So we'll talk a little bit more about Game Pass too in a little while. But we have coming tomorrow, Darksiders Genesis, It Lurks Below, the Dark Pictures Anthology, Man of Medan. Is that it?
Medan, I think.
Medan, which is from the people that did Until Dawn, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, I actually wanted to play this because I like Until Dawn, so awesome. Trailmakers, coming to PC and console. Undermine, Xenocrisis, and Final Fantasy VII HD version. That one comes next week. All the rest come tomorrow, so we're going to get 5 games tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
Oh, it's 6 games tomorrow. Sorry, 6 games tomorrow.
Sweet.
Chris, I honestly, I hate to say this, but I haven't been keeping up on the Uplay Plus and the EA Access. Is there anything new on those?
No, I know that. I mean, pretty much Uplay Plus, you get every single Ubisoft game. So unless the Ubisoft games come out, you get it there. And then EA Access, EA Origin Access on PC. Nothing's really new come up except for the fact that you'll get to play Madden when it comes out on PC.
They did announce some PlayStation Now games. I do know those ones.
I do have those.
Yeah, I have those as well.
Nice. Hey, what's up, Casey? And like I said, if you're watching us, I see a couple of new watchers. Please comment. Please comment. Let us know what you think.
Is someone watching along with the YouTube stream?
I'm not sure. Maybe. See a couple people watching us.
No, I know, but for comments.
Oh, I don't know.
It'll show up on here.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, everything will show up on here.
Please comment.
Okay. So,
what else?
Yeah, so on PS Now, you got Hitman 2, Greedfall, which looks pretty cool, actually. Dead Cells, and I think there was a few more, but I don't have the other ones.
It's on Wario 64 Twitter. Give me a second. Wario 64. This guy is ridiculous with everything he finds. Or this bot. I don't know if he's real.
That's funny.
Because it's like him and Cheap Ass Gamer are kind of the same thing.
Oh, Cheap Ass Gamer's fantastic, by the way.
Of course you think he's fantastic because he's a Cheap Ass Gamer.
If you don't follow Cheap Ass Gamer, you're doing yourself a disservice. Let's just say that.
I mean, I'll say that in freaking Wario 64.
I need to start following this Wario 64 character you speak of. I'm going to look up right now.
He posts a bunch of news and stuff like that. Things that I didn't even know about. Deals all the time. I'm trying to get to this freaking
Wario 64. There we go. Now I'm following him.
All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. There was a comment. Okay. They're also adding Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, AO Tennis 2, WRC 8 World Rally Championship, Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor, and Pure Farming 18.
Nice. I would say the 3 that we named at the beginning of that, though, is where the meat is.
Yes.
the rest are kind of filler stuff.
Hitman 2 is available until February 1st, 2021. Greedfall seems like it's going to be forever. And then Dead Cells is available until February 1st, 2021.
Black Cherry. So who wins this month?
I mean, the month's still going for Xbox. They got Battletoads come in at the end of the month. They have Tell Me Why at the end of the month. So a new Grounded update will be coming out on the 27th. I don't know, dude. Like to me, Game Pass is still the better value over PlayStation Now until PlayStation starts putting a little bit more of the first party stuff on there.
Yeah, and then you got freaking. I'm sorry, but freaking the PlayStation game that came out yesterday.
I heard it's cool.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I heard it's really cool.
It is like imagine Mario Party, but with 59 other people.
I can be down with that.
It's actually pretty fun. It's actually really cool.
Down with that.
I actually really do enjoy it. But okay, moving on. Before the ranting continues, before the rant starts, actually, The Rock buys the XFL.
I got no problem with this. In fact, what he did here was he took the XFL contract, he rolled it up real nice, and shoved it straight up Vince McMahon's candy ass.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that Nitro. What?
Or Ballers?
Ballers, yeah.
No, Ballers, but it reminds me of like wrestling skit or whatever. Where
I could totally see that.
When Shane McMahon bought WCW from Vince, he's like, oh, it says McMahon, but it's or like the Ric Flair one, where Ric Flair was like the co-signer or the like. It reminds me of that Rock coming in there and saying, oh, Vince, guess like he buys it from Vince McMahon. It's just ridiculous. It's like something out of wrestling, really, when you think about it. But I mean, he bought it for $15 million, which is a great investment.
Well, it was him and partners that bought it for $15
million. No, it was him and his ex-wife.
Yeah.
Ex-wife. I don't know how that's going to go, man.
There's a group, too, that bought it.
His ex-wife is his manager, so it's going pretty well.
You know what, though? Props to them. The fact that they're divorced and they still work pretty well together. Props to them. But
and I'm sorry, but her picture of her is pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm scared of this woman.
Oh, hey man, The Rock's not scared of her.
No,
but
I definitely am. I definitely am. I'm definitely scared.
Yeah, look at her guns, man. She got guns.
Yeah.
She's as big as a rock, man.
You know what though? Like, dude, her daughter looks just like her.
Yeah.
Like you can see a little bit of the Rock in her, but definitely more of her mom for sure.
Yeah, definitely for sure. But The Rock buys the XFL. If anybody doesn't know what the XFL is, it's pretty much like another branch of the football league. It just takes place in America, and it takes place after the regular season of the NFL.
Yeah.
And it was created by Vince McMahon, who owns WWE back in, I want to say, the late 90s, early 2000s.
Like the XFL, yeah, it's around, I would say 99, 2000.
Yeah.
So no, it was later than that. It was like 2001, 2002. Because I remember I went to watch a game when I was working at the movie theater.
Oh, okay. So it happened then, and it lasted for like one season, and then it just went away, and it didn't make any money because it's not as big as the NFL and whatnot. And then this past year, Vince McMahon brought it back, and they had the first couple of games out after the Super Bowl, where Kansas City won the Super Bowl, and I think they played like maybe 5-6 weeks before COVID started, and they had to stop everything.
Yeah,
and they went bankrupt and lost a lot of money, and so now The Rock and other partners now have bought it for $15 million. So there is information on that.
It was doing pretty well too. This iteration of it.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I think of course COVID really hurt the whole thing, killed it.
Oh yeah, but I mean they had some of the teams had some pretty good turnout. Like the DC fans, dude, they were turning out like filling the soccer stadium up. So
the second iteration of the XFL is actually pretty good from what it seemed like. They actually had pretty cool rules. They actually did certain things different from the NFL, which I liked. But it still felt like a football game. It wasn't like
and they didn't pretend the NFL didn't exist.
Yes.
Exactly.
So that's like that to me was awesome because they would talk about Patrick Mahomes. They would talk about NFL players, and they talked as if they were building these guys up that they were going to go to the NFL, which I believe 32 players signed with the NFL.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. So
Yeah, when the XFL first started with Vince McMahon, it was pretty piss poor. Honestly, I thought they had some good ideas, but the execution was really piss poor. This one was a much better iteration of the XFL. I thought they did a good job. Unfortunately, COVID happened and killed it and all that. I do think, like I said, it depends how much, like, who the investors are. I honestly they should bring back what was it, Andrew Luck's dad. They should probably bring him back because I thought he did a good job with Oliver Luck. Yeah, I thought he did a pretty good job with it. As a commissioner, I think it was, or
yes.
But in the same time, it's gonna be a while before this comes back because with COVID and everything. I don't see it. Maybe next year, maybe year after. I don't know. It's gonna be a while before they actually bring this back.
I'm gonna probably say the year after.
Yeah,
that'll be probably more a safe bet.
Yeah,
since the ownership are changing hands and all the other implications to go with it, I'm gonna go with the year after. So probably we won't see a game from the XFL until 2022.
I'll agree with you. I think that's when we'll see it again. But it's like I said, it's I mean, this is not dying off. That's for sure. It still keeps on, like, no matter what, twice. Hopefully third time's a charm for them. But I do think like having a guy like The Rock, who's universally liked, unlike Vince McMahon. I'm sorry to say, but he's not universally liked. Unlike Rock.
Why do I care?
Just saying though. Yeah,
you apologize to me. I could care less.
He defended him before, so like I don't really care either way. But I'm saying though, I feel like Rock is universally liked, and if he's a face of this football league, I can see him definitely attracting a lot of people to watch it. So I think it's good. I think it's a good thing.
Right. What about I think it's a good thing mainly because of the fact of like what The Rock's upbringing is. If anyone doesn't know, is the fact he started playing college and got hurt and really couldn't go into the NFL, and then he went to the Canadian Football League and really couldn't make it there, and then that's when he decided to start up wrestling. So I think this is kind of like a full circle kind of a thing for him to get his chance to be back in football. I think Ballers was kind of like his stepping point into it kind of a thing. I don't know if he learned that much in Ballers dealing with football teams and whatnot. But then when this happens, is like, for me, I felt this came full circle of what he actually really wanted to do kind of in the first place. He still wanted to be involved with football, even though he loves wrestling because that's the fact of where his dad and where his family comes from. But his heart was into football before he got hurt. Shit. That's just what I thought.
Yeah. And what's your thoughts?
Wait and see. Well, I mean, like the thing is like, no, I like The Rock, so I'm cool that he bought it, but I'll wait till there's a product on the field and we can watch it, because who knows the way the XFL has been.
Yeah, they had no luck at all, man. They have really horrible luck as an organization. So I feel like I said, the first time it was just like the fact. I think the first time was the fact that it was so synonymous with Vince McMahon and WWE. People thought it was almost like they didn't take it seriously.
They thought it was like predetermined outcomes. Well, yeah, I'll tell you what though, man. Like the fact that 30-something players got signed to NFL contracts shows that it works.
Yeah.
They need a NFL feeder. They need a player feeder to bring players into the NFL that might. The thing is, man, is out of college, you only get like 200 guys drafted, and then you have the guys that get to go to camp on contracts as undrafted free agents.
Right.
Most of those guys don't make teams. So now you got all these guys that were banking on being football players, like they're falling back on what they went to school for. This gives them an opportunity to keep playing football while they're doing that. So, it allows them to keep moving forward. Like I said, I mean, that's an average of one player a team's going to be from the XFL. That's pretty good. I mean, to me, that shows that it's the minor league example that baseball does can work in other sports.
Yes, definitely.
And the thing is, though, I feel like the NFL, except for the Canadian Football League and I don't even think they have EuroLeague anymore. They used to have a EuroLeague back then, but I don't think they even.
And really, football's the only sport that doesn't have a minor league. I mean, because NBA has the G League or D League or G League.
D League, I think it's D League.
And then the hockey has like the AHL, and they have a couple different minor league affiliates. So again, it works, and people love football. So
yeah, it's good for. I think it's good for everybody. I think it's good. The fact that also you get pretty much football year round almost, which is good. I think I don't see nothing wrong with that. So, but I mean, like I said, I hope it works out. I mean, it's a really honestly not that much of an investment for The Rock. To $15 million for him is like he makes like $100 million a year. So for $15 million to buy this league, it's really chump change for him, I think. And also it keeps the whole, I mean, I don't know how Vince McMahon feels, but I'm pretty sure he's probably happy the fact that it goes to The Rock, that he owns it. The fact that it comes from the WWE still keeps it kind of in the family per se. So.
I mean, it would have been better if Ted Turner bought it, but
that would have been more of a kick in the nuts for Vince, man. He would have hated that. Holy crap, that would have been hilarious. But I like I said, I was kind of like looking forward to it until COVID happened. Like I was kind of wanting to pay attention to what's going on. Then COVID happened, and pretty much all hell broke loose. So I'm definitely for it. But I guess I agree with Chris. It's going to be probably 2 years. May 2022. I mean, we'll see what happens. So yeah. But I wish you the best, man. I wish The Rock the best. I wish everybody, the organization the best, because, like I said, it provides another place for players to play who don't get drafted, don't get picked up. So, hopefully that happens.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, moving on. Don't worry, the rant's not starting yet.
All right.
Halo Infinite multiplayer will be free to play.
Smart move.
Yeah, they're doing like a Call of Duty move. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Call of Duty, Fortnite, Vigor, like pretty much every multiplayer. Vigor? Yeah, Vigor is free to play.
What is Vigor?
It's free to play shooter.
Okay.
Warframe.
You know what? This is not free to play. That's a shooter, kind of like arena based. That kind of like pissed me off as soon as I saw it.
Rocket Arena.
Yes.
Why isn't that free to play?
I have no idea.
Yep, I would agree with you, Chris. It makes no sense.
So I was like, so you mean tell me people are paying for this?
Obviously, people weren't, because they were giving it away over one of the previous weekends.
Yeah, that's true. They were. He's like, oh, we're sorry. Here it is. And then they marked it down to $5, I think. So that's another thing. But,
what up, D-Rex?
What's up, Devin?
What up? Halo Infinite multiplayer going to be free to play. I think that is a good move. And we should see what happens. And hopefully we'll have some rendered textures. So there's that. Okay. And since we don't have the Brute being the mascot now of Microsoft.
Where's Craig? Craig the Brute.
Craig's the Brute. Hold on. Let me pull up Craig.
Where's Craig the Brute?
Hold on. Craig Brute. Let's put him up.
We need Craig the Brute.
Unbelievable.
That's gonna be my avatar, man. Craig the Brute.
That's gonna be your avatar?
Hell yeah.
Of all things, that's gonna be your avatar.
I love Craig the Brute.
Why? He got punched in the face.
It don't matter. Dude, look at it. It's Craig the Brute.
He got punched in the face.
It's the new
mascot right there.
Yeah, it's the Microsoft mascot. It's Craig the Brute.
That looks so generic. That looks like the most generic character ever.
Pete, have you not been like looking at memes in the past week?
No, I don't.
Dude, get on memes. That is memeing it up right now.
Yeah.
What's up, Tabitha? How you doing?
What's up, Tabitha?
This is what was shown at the Xbox Game Showcase, Pete. They showed that guy right there.
You know what's crazy about that, Chris? so you were nowhere to be found last night. So I was playing Halo 4 without you. Dude, Halo 4 looks fantastic. So I don't understand why that game did not look fantastic.
I mean, Look at this.
What's up, Leah?
Look at this. Look, just oh my god. Looks like
Next gen, bro.
yeah.
You know,
that's so next gen.
You know what it looks like? It looks like
Brute
what
force.
was that?
That's what it looks like.
Doomsday from Batman v Superman.
Oh, it looks straight up like brute force. Bring it up, Chris. Bring up brute force.
Oh my god, brute force.
Yeah, for OG Xbox, man.
Let's see here. Images. Oh god, no. It's coming up. Okay, brute force Xbox. It's coming up with their freaking ATVs.
There it is. Oh, it's so terrible. I mean, he was a little more alligatory, but
yeah, it's a more alligatory.
Oh my gosh, brute!
Yeah,
they need brute force. Bring it back.
No, they don't.
Dangerous alone, deadly together.
Wait a minute,
Oh yeah.
Leave it alone.
Wait a minute, Tabitha, who's picking on you? I'm actually. Somebody's
Leave
picking
it
on Tabitha.
alone. No.
Nope.
Sounds like thunder.
It is at my house.
A little thunder, a little lightning.
All right. Now, the ranting will begin.
All right, I gotta go.
Go.
Hold up.
Pete, you want to start with this one?
Hold up. Give me a second.
You want to start with this one, Pete? Or would you like me to
go ahead, start? You go ahead,
Oh, you
start,
want me to
man.
start? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we finally know one Nintendo game now that is coming out between now and the end of the year. October 30th, we have a remake. Just kidding. A re-release of Pikmin 3 called Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Why is it Deluxe? Because it includes the DLC from the Wii U game that originally launched 7 years ago to the day. Also, they are putting in some additional side stories, so that might last a whole 2 minutes for you. Who knows? Because we really don't know. So we get another Wii U game in the lineup of Switch games, and that's all we know again. And they shadow drop it. Where's our Direct? Oh, we don't get no Direct. Where's our E3 showcase? Oh, we don't get an E3 showcase. No, we get this garbage. You want to know what even more is garbage, guys? I'm going to tell you guys right now something that's even more garbage. What did Nintendo do today? What did they do today? They went on the Wii U shop and took the Pikmin 3 down, which was $20 because they're selling this piece of crap for $60. Yeah, because what? They didn't want all 10 people that own a Wii U to go download it today? Get out of my face. Get out of my face, Nintendo. All right, I'm done. Next. Go ahead, Chris.
Damn. I mean, everything you said was just valid. I mean, there's no excuse for this. There's really not.
Now,
I mean,
if this was like the middle 7-minute like mark of a Nintendo Direct, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Whatever. Do it. That's fine. But as a one-time shadow drop announcement, and that's the only game we know that's coming in this holiday, get out of my face.
So, Pete being the Nintendo fanboy, what is your apology here? What is your Nintendo apology?
COVID-19.
COVID-19. This game was done 7 years ago. 7 years ago.
It affected it. You can't tell me COVID-19 didn't affect production. Like,
the game's been done for 7 years.
I'm just saying that. Do you think? Here's my thing, though, guys. Like, I think we know, like, development and this and that takes a while. Okay, so a lot of games probably have been delayed because of COVID.
Okay.
So
okay. We can run off of that. Let me ask you something. Did Last of Us Part 2 release this year?
It did, but here's my thing.
No. Ghost of Tsushima.
Here's my thing. It was already supposedly dated to be released over there by that time. It was already set up to be released. The game was already done. I'm just saying it was already done. The game. They
didn't go to gold yet. So did Ghost of Tsushima release this year?
I know. I agree though, but I'm saying though, a lot of these games, you know how development is. It takes years of development. Some of these games. So especially.
So all I'm gonna say is list me the Nintendo published games that came out this year.
Let's see. Animal Crossing.
Okay, which is in development for like 7 years.
Paper Mario.
Okay.
I guess that's it, right?
No, Xenoblade Chronicles Remastered. Oh, so a game that's been done for like 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Who's been done for like 7 years.
Yeah. Here's the thing, dude. And this you got to understand. Nintendo, how many studios they have? Like, all the studios usually are like Japan, right?
Enough. They have enough.
But most of the studios are in Japan, right?
Sure.
I'm just saying, though, like, here's my thing, though. Like, a lot of developers, like, we have developers in this country, too, who make certain games. We have, like, for, like, let's say PlayStation or Xbox, you have several developers all over. You got, like, some in Canada, Ubisoft. You got in United States, England, all these other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, though, it's different in certain regions around the world where you get affected. I'm not trying to make an excuse for them. You got to think that. But I think the fact that Nintendo and COVID really affected, that whole – it pretty much just shut down Japan for one point.
I get that COVID happened. I get that places shut down.
I'm just saying, though.
I get that.
You can't expect the thing, guys, you can't expect to get good product now because of COVID. I mean, unfortunately, it affected everything.
But we're getting good products. We're getting good products on Sony. We're getting good products on Microsoft. Why are we not getting good products?
We won't get it. But who's to say, though? Who's to say we won't get it till next year, though? Like, what's going to happen next year when it comes some of the other things? Am I hit a delay? Because a lot of this stuff we're getting now has been in production for a while. I mean, you know this for a fact that, a lot of these games...
Production for a while, yes. Production for a while, yes. Years before COVID happened. So, yes, exactly. Before COVID happened. What has Nintendo been working on before COVID happened to release this year? Not a goddamn thing. Nothing.
I mean, possibly, you're right.
If Breath of the Wild 2 doesn't come out this year is an epic fail from Nintendo. I'm just saying.
You know what? You know for a fact, guys, Nintendo is very perfectionist when it comes to their games. They delay games just so the game comes out right. They won't go to put a piece of crap or whatever, like W2K 20 or whatever the hell was.
What about Battleground? Oh yeah, that looks
Battleground or something like that, like something that's literally unfinished product. They won't put that out. That for a fact. They won't put up a game unless it's straight up perfect or whatever.
That's fine, but I'm on more Chris's side on this one, and the fact that it doesn't, as The Rock would say, it doesn't matter.
But it does matter. You can't just go over there and be like COVID-19. You have a pandemic going on throughout the whole country. Places are being quarantined.
So, what games can be released in 5 months?
But I'm just saying,
it's been 5 months since really COVID has been.
Nobody predicted this, though. Nobody predicted COVID.
You're right. Nobody predicted this.
Nobody predicted it.
We're still getting products that have been announced before COVID happened. We're still didn't get them this year.
We're not getting no movies. We got no movies right now until who knows when, May, September.
That's only because they don't have a vehicle to release them.
Yes, that's the only reason why. And then
they do have a vehicle. Well, something we got to talk about too. They do have a vehicle. So we're gonna rant about too. Honestly, we're gonna rant about that too, guys. But I'm just saying though, my whole point is, I understand that a lot of these games. I mean, and good for Sony and Xbox to throw these things out, but it's like some companies have been straight up look, we're shutting down. We're not gonna risk our employees. We're not gonna risk people getting sick. So we're gonna completely shut down. Now I can't speak for some other companies who. What?
They're working from home.
I know, but it's different from working from home than working together. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a little bit different from that. You know what I'm saying? So some people decide to shut down and whatever. Other companies maybe are more like, well, maybe not. Maybe they don't. They're all working over there and trying to put these games out and risking their health to put these games out.
I just think that shadow dropping announcing something like this is dumb. Put it in the middle of a direct.
Weren't we criticizing?
I guess that's my issue with it.
Weren't we criticizing some video game company for literally working their employees 15 hours a day or something ridiculous one time last year? What was it? Which company was that?
Take Two, but what does that have to do with this?
I'm just saying though, sometimes the betterment or the health of your employees and your companies is more important than releasing games.
But your employees are working from home. They're working from home, Pete. There's no excuse.
No, some of them need to work it together, though. It's not just like that. You don't have the equipment and all that stuff. Just saying, though.
Yeah, you take your computer home. You use a VPN. I mean, dude, I'll get there. Dude, give me a call, Nintendo. I will fly across the pond. I will get your shit set up so you guys can work from home and make video games. If that's the excuse.
Though, I think some companies just probably shut down. They even said it though. Their mini direct didn't it show due to COVID-19 we don't have a full game. So. Honestly, you can't just go over there and be like, oh, hey, you know what? Oh, Nintendo, you should put up games and all that. Why aren't you putting games? Hey, dude, pandemic happened. What are you going to do? It affected every businesses around the world.
Fine. Put up games. I got other consoles that are games.
If there was no pandemic, you could be like, yeah, you're right. Nintendo's doing nothing right now. But you kind of look at that as an excuse. And you can't go over there and be like, oh, hey.
They're the only one not doing anything. So Only one.
Yeah, maybe, they think of the employees more than they think of the product.
Dude, people are doing it from home. Phil Spencer's at home. Larry, whatever, Major Nelson's at home. Sony's guys are at home.
They're at home. Everybody's at home.
They're still putting together showcases. Where's our Nintendo showcase?
Just saying, though, man. I mean, I got plenty of content to play. I don't need to go over there and get a new game and all that stuff. So I'm okay with what I got. So, but seriously, guys, if you don't think this right, don't buy this product. That's all I gotta say. Do it with your money, man.
I'm not gonna buy it. Hell, I already have it. I have it on the Wii U. Why the hell would I buy it again?
I'm just saying, don't buy the product.
I'm not. Believe me, I haven't been buying a lot of Nintendo
products. You were. I'm just telling the people, the masses, don't buy the product.
So everyone vote with your wallet, and just go based off of that. Vote with your wallet. You buy it. You buy it. You don't. You don't.
Yeah, we voted with our wallet on Super Mario Maker.
Yep, and we're sticking to it.
And actually, I bought Super Mario Maker too, so because they actually made up for their thing. They actually made up.
Shove it in our face, Pete. He just shove it in our face.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Hey, man, you can't all agree on one thing, guys. We cannot agree. That's the whole point of this argument, man. If we all agree with it, this will be a boring show. I'm just saying.
What else don't we agree on, gentlemen? Oh, boy.
Well, this we can agree on, though. This we can actually agree on.
Go ahead, Chris.
All right, so I'm just going to say the context, and then we'll just go ahead and each of us rant from there. All right. So Mulan and Black Widow are coming to Disney Plus and theaters whenever they open later this year. September will be I want to say 15th or 16th for Mulan, and then Black Widow would be in November. Now, they're releasing on Disney Plus, but there is a catch to it. You have to pay $30 in order for you to watch one of these movies. On top of your already paying Disney Plus subscription. And also, as well, throw this little tidbit in there. If you decide one day just not pay for Disney Plus and you just want to cancel that service, but guess what? The movie that you just paid $30 for, guess what? You're not allowed to watch it. So, in other words, you're paying $40 to watch a fucking 2-hour movie. Get the fuck out of my face.
Actually, Chris, they actually say you can actually keep the movie. Honestly, they say it like for $30.
You can keep it, but if you cancel your Disney Plus subscription, you will not be able to watch it.
Yeah, you won't be able to watch it. So you won't. You can keep it as long as you keep Disney Plus. Yes, that's the rule. Yes, I agree.
So two things. One, I don't think Black Widow is 100% confirmed for this release.
It is. Twitter. It had Twitter. They announced it on Twitter yesterday.
Okay, so my second thing
changes wait a minute, hold on. This is gonna change Anthony's whole rant and argument. It will.
It's just gonna make me a semi-hypocrite. But
yes, it is.
But okay, so the fact that first of all, if they would have delivered this in a different vehicle, I'd have been okay. If this was on Vudu, I would have been okay with that. The fact that Disney Plus is not meant to be a pay for a single serving service. Disney Plus is a streaming service. Netflix has never done this to us. Hulu has never done this to us. You just need separate Disney Plus from what you're trying to do. Make your money on Vudu. I get you're going to have to pay money to Walmart. You don't want to pay money to Walmart. There's a percentage that comes with putting your movie on there. I get that. But at least we know when we buy the movie, we can keep it forever. And we don't need to subscribe to something to watch it over and over again. Now, with that being said, if Black Widow's 100% confirmed and it's not, I can't go to a theater to watch it, I will be purchasing that.
You're terrible, man. You're terrible.
I'm a terrible person.
You can't keep an argument, man.
And it's okay, guys.
Hold your guns. You can't hold your guns, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. I love you, man. But seriously, when you come to arguments, don't argue, dude. Because here's the thing, dude. Like the whole argument with Nintendo. If Breath of the Wild 2 just came out a week later, you'll be like, oh yeah, I love Nintendo.
But my argument wasn't with Breath of the Wild 2. My argument was with Pikmin 3 being.
I'm just saying, though, man. You can't go over there and be like, hey, I hate Nintendo, but then I love Nintendo, or I hate Disney, but I love Disney.
But I'll tell you what, when I rent it, Pete, you could pay $15 to come watch it. Chris, you can watch it for free.
No, man, I'll buy it myself, man. I'll buy it myself.
Why would you buy it yourself?
Here's the thing, dude, and I'm gonna be straight up, okay? Because there's no like whatever. I don't have no brand. I have brand loyalty to an extent, I do like what Disney has done with Marvel. I don't like what they did with Star Wars, except for The Mandalorian. There's other products I do like, but this is stupid, okay? And this is the reason why. You're competing. You have a streaming site that literally you had last year, November, right, whatever, right? You only have one really good show that you put out, one really good product. You have all your backlog, but whatever, okay, that's great. You have backlog, but you have one really awesome show hit that's Mandalorian. You have some other stuff like Hamilton that had good praise. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't really comment on that.
It's excellent.
Yeah, I heard it's good, but I can't comment and say it's good or not because I haven't watched it yet. So anyway, but literally Netflix every single week, every single month is put up a new content every single week and month. All the time, a new show. That it's always new movies, new TV shows, new whatever. That it's always doing pretty damn well.
That's
you're competing with Netflix. You're competing with Netflix.
It's fake.
You compete with Netflix, okay? Why would you, if you want customers, your customers to buy Disney, to subscribe to Disney Plus? Why would you do this? This doesn't give a reason to subscribe to. This doesn't give a reason for people to subscribe to Disney Plus. This gives a reason for people not to subscribe to Disney Plus, because not only you're paying $7 or whatever, $8 for Disney Plus a month, you're also going to pay $30 more to get Mulan, to keep Mulan. It makes no sense to me as a consumer. It makes no sense to me. So it's $37 just for Mulan. Now, if you're to tell me, maybe for $15 more, do you keep Mulan? That's fine. But why the hell would I want to? Like, Mulan is not something that I feel like it's gonna really be like. We all know how the story goes and it's gonna end. I mean, we all know the story. We already watched the anime movie. We haven't watched it yet. So
$30 down the tube.
You know what I'm saying? So why do that? Why do that? Why do that? It just makes no sense to me. And so I think it's stupid on Disney's part to do this. You're trying to sell Disney Plus, make it be like for $10 more you can have Mulan or whatever. But 30? No dice for me. I'm sorry.
$30 to you. There is no renting, Leah. You pay $30, you watch it. You own it forever. So $30 you paying to watch a movie that you probably will. You taking a chance on it, you don't know if you will like or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Granted, yeah, the same thing you would do in a movie theater, yes. But you're continuously paying $7 a month to possibly watch a movie that you already own. How?
Oh, God.
Anthony,
there goes your money, Ant. There goes your money, Ant.
Right down
Ant's out of this argument already, man. Ant's out of this argument already, man.
So I'm just go ahead and say this. So Anthony, you're gonna need to go ahead and buy the Xbox One X, like now, before you don't have any money.
I already have it.
Oh, sweet, good.
Yeah, that's update. I got the Xbox One X and an Elite 2 controller.
Okay, good.
Okay, so and why don't you answer this question from Leah? Will it cost you more to go? Yeah, it probably will cost you more.
If the three of us went to the theater, yes.
Yeah, and Bob Cop.
If the three of us went to a Port Charlotte theater, yes.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, it would actually wind up costing us about $40 just to get in the door.
Here's my question:
$40 one purchase. That $30 or $38 continuously on, adding $8 a month or $7 a month.
I'm gonna subscribe to Disney Plus no matter what, dude. You know who my wife and child are. They ain't leaving.
Here's the thing, though. Like, it's different from going to watch a movie in the theater than to watch it at home.
But granted, you also got to remember, as Leah said, you have to buy snacks and popcorn. When we go to the IMAX, we get our big Slurpee, we get a big popcorn. So, I mean, you're looking at an extra, like $15-$20 on top of that?
$15.
You go for the experience, man, and not just watching the movie, but you go for the experience of sitting in the theater and having that, feeling of being in the theater. You know what I'm saying? I think it's different. I mean, granted, our TVs are awesome. They got 4K TVs. You got great surround sound. But it's not the same, though, than watching it, like, in the theater. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, don't wait till... Dude, as soon as I get my new couches, guys, come over. It's going to be fantastic.
But it's still the same feeling than going to theaters and watching.
It'll be better than going to the theater.
Will it, though? Because, okay, so from when I see movies... here's another thing. I'm paying $20 a month to see 3 movies a week in IMAX. Let's break that down for a second. $20 a month to see 3 movies a week in IMAX, and you want me to pay $30 to watch a movie I can see from home.
See, I think you guys have a different case though, because you guys are single. So when you guys go watch a movie, you're just paying for yourself. Or Chris might bring a girlfriend, or Pete might bring a girlfriend. I don't know, but I'm just saying, as a family,
let's add that in. Let's say the fact I bring both my parents along. Normally, that would cost what, $10 a person. That would be what? That's 20 plus 20 divided by 3, which would be close to almost 7. So $26, and then we get drink and popcorn. Okay, let's round it up and say it'd be close to about maybe $40. Let's say that. But we're seeing a movie in IMAX, not seeing a movie on our couch, watching on a 65-inch 4K screen TV.
But Chris, how many times have you went and spent that money in the theater and then bought it again when it came back out on Vudu?
Oh, a lot.
Okay. I don't like it. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying, like, I don't like.
You know what's funny though, guys? Here's a funny thing about this whole argument: the fact that if this was Endgame, we would probably pay more money to watch Endgame.
I would have paid $50 to watch Endgame. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
just saying though, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
We try to make this argument, guys, but at the same time, it feels like something like Endgame, like something like that, we would have been like, okay, forget it.
I honestly, I think it's because Disney's live action remakes haven't been. They've been okay at best.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And I think that I don't know. This movie didn't really have a lot of hype. A lot of people were a little worried because it doesn't have the dragon character that Eddie Murphy played in the original. It's a little bit more historical based and not like the cartoon. So I think people are a little worried about it. But honestly, dude, Black Widow, I honestly have no problem dropping money on Black Widow because dude, I don't want to be spoiled. That's my thing. I don't want the movie to be spoiled on me.
So let's go into this. They released Artemis Fowl. They're supposed to release in theaters. They released that for free.
We know why.
Here's another one. They released Onward without you paying more. They released movies on there without you paying more, and all of a sudden they're going to charge you for this. But other movies like Trolls, and other movies, they were released and it cost like $20 just to see the fact that you rent them. And you charging $30 on top of me already subscription fee? No, forget that.
I think
Well,
the
Chris,
problem.
if you'd like to watch Mulan, you're more than welcome to log into my account.
It was all like fuming at the phone right here. It's like, hey, oh man, I'm gonna tear Disney apart, man.
I'm defeated here. I'm defeated here.
Got it. Oh my goodness. It's like you're gonna go argue and then like you're totally you folded your cards.
I'm still arguing it, but I can't be a hypocrite because it's gonna get bought. Look at the comments.
Terrible, man. Terrible.
All right,
man.
Moving on. You ready for your next rant, Anthony?
Oh, I am. I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh boy. So this is excellent news. Now, Apple, my friend, my dear friend Apple, get your App Store shit together because you are just making people that want to play their games, their Xbox games, their Game Pass games on the cloud, which is now included in a subscription, you are making them want to change phones.
You're making them wanting you to change phones. Not everyone.
There has to be other people that are in the same boat as me right now.
I can easily just buy an Android phone and then just be perfectly fine with that. Or an Android tablet and be perfectly fine with that.
Everyone keeps telling me to get an Android side piece.
Why not?
Ranthony. That's pretty funny, actually.
Not so much a Ranthony, though. You didn't really rant it that much.
So, yeah, maybe I'll just do the tablet. Maybe Chris has sold me on the tablet. Keep the Apple, get the tablet.
I mean, wait a minute. Hold up, Ant. Hold up. Before you rant and talk about how bad Apple is, weren't you the guy who was saying to me, like, oh, Apple's such a good product. Their menu is so great. It's way better than Google.
I'm not
Android. Weren't you guys who say that? No, weren't you to say that?
Pete, I still like the iOS. I still like my Apple. I don't want to get rid of my Apple. But
man, where are you coming from, bro?
Let me
is this Ant or is this somebody else?
Let me explain something to you, Peter.
What are you explaining to me?
I'm going to explain to you.
Let me explain something to you. Because if you don't know this guy, I've known him for 20 years. It's the same guy who's like, oh, Nintendo's the best. Nintendo's the best. Don't buy PlayStation. Fuck Xbox. Nintendo's the best. Oh, Disney is so good. Let him buy everything. Let him own everything, Disney. And then he's like, Apple. Oh, there's Android sucks. No, don't buy Android. Apple has a great menu system. And, it's great. Great. Don't buy that. You've been saying this for years. Now you just like to do something wrong, and then you're like, oh my God, screw everybody. Yes, that's my rant. To you. To you.
That's fine. That's fine. So, yes, and that is why I asked Leah if she wanted to buy a tablet. But
come on,
anyways,
man. It's like,
let me explain to you why this is on Apple. At least hear that. So Apple has this stupid policy that any gaming platform can't be reliant on cloud on their iOS. That is their policy.
But isn't the Apple gaming subscription service on the cloud?
That's theirs. You can't make an app on theirs that uses cloud. So that's why Stadia is not on there. That's why Microsoft's having an issue getting on there. That's why during the beta we only got one game, because you want to know what another rule they have is, Chris?
What?
It has to be completely owned by the person that's releasing the app. So they can't put any third parties in the app on the Apple Store. Yeah. That's a thing.
Huh. That is a thing.
Yeah. So Samsung, the reason why I would look into purchasing a Samsung is because not only does Samsung... No, hold on. I'm not buying a phone. I can get a tablet for this, Pete, so calm down. So Samsung has partnered with Microsoft to circumvent the Google rules, and if you go through the Samsung store, you can not only download your xCloud, but you can also do in-game app purchases that would not be allowed if you don't have a Samsung device. Even Android's blocking that. Why is everybody making it so hard to just play your damn Xbox games on their device?
Yeah, because they hate Xbox.
No, you want to know why? Because they're scared. That's what that shit's called. That's called being scared.
Yeah.
Because they know.
Possibly, yeah, I
they
can
know.
see that.
They know X gonna give it to them.
That is a good point.
But
I agree with you that. I think the fact that having this type of option on your phone or tablet, it's huge.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I do love my iPhone. I don't want to get rid of it. I think their App Store rules are archaic and ridiculous. Like they need to change that. But yeah, so I'll be looking into the market for a tablet. That tablet right there looks pretty nice that guy's playing on. Yeah, Gears of War.
Oh God, man.
Yes.
I wish
What's up?
I just wish 5 year younger Ant was here, man. Like, Ant 5 years ago or 10 years ago to argue with you, man. It'll be hilarious. You guys will be arguing back and forth.
If Ant 10 years ago was like, hey, there's going to be a Game Pass subscription service, I'd have been like, shit, give me that 10 years ago. That would have saved me a whole lot of money on video games.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't, because you wouldn't have Xbox at that time, so you wouldn't play the Xbox game.
He did.
To that point.
Oh, I was a big time 360 guy.
Yes, he was.
Oh yeah. Well, were you a big fan of the Ring of Death?
Nobody was a fan of that.
Yeah. Come on, Pete. We switched them out. What are you doing?
Complain about that too. It's like, fuck Xbox. No, he's get mad too about Xbox. He's be like, fuck Xbox and the Ring of Death and all that. Just stupid, like what didn't you used to argue about that back then?
I did have 3 systems.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, good. I agree. Like I think they are scared, and that's why they're not doing that. But anyway, Chris, what do you think?
I mean, comes out September. I won't be able to use my phone or my tablet, so that's cool.
I'm not happy about that. I'm sure you're not happy about that either.
No, I'm not. I'm like, oh, okay.
I think the silence, it makes me more upset about it, like from everybody. It's like, okay, cool, you're putting it on Samsung devices. That's cool. Microsoft, tell me why you're not putting it on other devices. Apple, tell me why you're not allowing it to be on your device. Like I want to hear from these companies on why this is happening.
I'm assuming
money.
I'm assuming we'll hear more about it from Apple side when they do their keynote probably next month.
Yeah, beginning of September usually.
Yeah, because that's when they're going to announce the new iPhone and the iOS 14 and all that kind of stuff, which they already said about iOS 14. So they'll probably say it's coming out soon. But anyway, they'll probably talk about it then. I'll let you guys know how it is. Yeah, those are good Rock Band days.
Android.
Yeah, he does have an Android. Devin's always been the Android guy. He's always been the Xbox fanboy, Android guy.
That's true.
It's just funny, man.
I hope it crashes on you,
I think it's funny.
I hope it runs terrible, and then I hope you're not able to play it, and I hope the graphics look like the Crysis remastered graphics.
Yep, and I hope it breaks your phone.
All right, moving on. S20. Yeah, you can get the new one. All right, moving on. State of Play announced for tomorrow, and here is my rant. So this is going to be focused more on PS4 and PSVR. What the fuck? Why? Why? This is like equivalent to Nintendo's 3DS Direct when the Switch was coming out. Why? Why?
Oh, I gotta ask a serious question though. Why are the companies that each one of us loves individually near and dear fucking us right now.
I have no idea. Like
why are they doing this to us?
Like the rumored event that was supposed to happen this year happened this week. It's going to be a PS4 and PSVR event with no major news of PS5 or anything like that. So, you telling me you're going to be throwing an event that talking about PS4 games that there's no more first-party PS4 games for the rest of the year, for the rest of the PS4 cycle, first-party wise. So you're going to be talking about third-party stuff. And then you're not going to say anything about PlayStation 5, the system that's supposed to be coming out in, what is that? 3 months?
Within
3 months?
Hopefully.
And we don't know the price. We don't know anything. But some prices did get leaked earlier today, which is interesting. We'll see how that goes. See if that's real.
PSVR is pretty cool. It needs less wires.
Definitely less wires. And I need to be able to use my HDR through my TV while having the PSVR hooked up.
I'm a little worried that it's backwards compatible with the PS5 because that means I don't know if they're going to make a new helmet, which scares me. Yeah, so but I have heard is it the Oculus Quest? Is that the one that's all contained in the helmet?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that's actually really cool. And you're PC Master Race guy, Devin, so get that because I heard that's awesome.
Also, I forgot, Rift, I believe it's called, from Oculus or Steam.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Rift is actually pretty awesome. That's actually from Steam. I think that's from Steam. No, it's the Valve Index. That's what it is. Yeah, Gabe has the Valve Index, and we play VR games on that all the time. And that thing is awesome because it doesn't require your TV or anything. Mm-hmm. You just require the sensors, and you can put it anywhere in your room, and your whole entire room could be your playground. That's pretty awesome. Quest is amazing. Devin must have it.
There you go. I knew he would. If he's into VR and he's a PC guy like that, I've heard. That's all I've heard. I've heard nothing but good things about the Quest.
Yeah.
So, but you know what though? As cool as as playing the VR was with you, Chris, when you brought it over, I still don't see it as something I would do all the time.
I don't.
I get home from work. I just want to sit on my couch with my controller in my hand and watch my 4K TV with my surround sound. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not into the VR.
Only it's when it's party games is when I'll bring it out. But other than that, that's it.
Change the world, he said.
Change
the world.
So catch me tomorrow. I'll be doing a reaction to the State of Play. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'll be doing that tomorrow. Yeah. Moving on from this.
I don't know, Devin. It's dangerous business just leaving your front door.
Yeah, that's true.
I will 4:00 tomorrow, Chris, Eastern.
I'll be home after work. It'll be after work after I get home. So it'll be around 5, 6-ish.
Maybe I get to watch it with you.
Ooh. You can actually watch this? Watch it with me this now?
You gonna do it like?
I don't know if I will be in the party with you, but I'll probably be watching it on my drive home. So.
Okay, that works.
All right. Oh, here comes another rant.
All right, so Marvel's Avengers Spider-Man character is exclusive to PlayStation.
Go ahead, Ed. I know you've been foaming in the mouth for this one.
I just think that, and this goes across the board to anything, any multi-platform game should not have exclusive content. I think it's not consumer friendly for anybody. I get it, but here's the funny thing about it is Square Enix or Crystal Dynamic came out and they were trying to say, we're making this unique thing of Spider-Man, but they didn't even say just say Sony backed up with a dump truck full of money, dumped it on our front porch to get this exclusive, and that I'll be happy. Don't lie about it. Don't try to make up some reason why you did this. You did it because Sony gave you money. That's it. It's near and clear. Sony gave you money. And they even said in the article, they're like, oh, well, if you want to play Spider-Man, buy the PlayStation version. You know what? Fuck you. I won't buy any version. There you go.
Xbox mark now that he, anytime somebody goes against his whole Xbox,
it has nothing to do with
it
that.
does have something to do with that. Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. So, didn't Crystal Dynamics release a game called Rise of the Tomb Raider that was released only on Xbox?
It wasn't only. It was time.
No. It was only on Xbox for a full year. So don't you even say anything about that. It was released on Xbox for a full year.
Timed exclusive. They already
They didn't say it was timed exclusive when it came out. They didn't say shit about that. They just said exclusive to Xbox.
And you want to know why? Because Microsoft backed up to their building with a huge dump truck full of money.
And they didn't say shit.
But here's the difference.
Here's the thing.
No, here's the difference, though. Is I said multi-platform games, which, if that's exclusive, that's not a multi-platform game. And that are releasing on the same day should not have exclusive content. And I will even say this. Starlink, which had the extra Star Fox stuff in it, should not have had that.
But why would Nintendo?
You didn't complain about that when that came out, though.
Yeah, you didn't complain about that.
No, I didn't. But you know what?
About that.
But you know what? I am looking at back at it, and moving forward.
Hey, looking back at it now because of this.
I don't agree with the business practice. I could grow.
They've been doing this for years. They've been doing this for years.
Yes, and I don't think it's right.
Stop this. Stop this.
Right for the consumer.
No, you're saying it because it's not on the Xbox. Because you want on the Xbox. Here's the thing. They've been doing this for years. Video game companies have been doing this for years. Ever since PlayStation 2 and GameCube. I remember Soul Calibur 2. When they had, Link was in the GameCube one. And
everybody had exclusive content, Pete, on Soul Calibur.
No, who's to say they don't get exclusive Who's to say they don't get exclusive characters for the Xbox?
They already said they're not.
They said they're not.
See? So your example's even worse because they're not doing that.
Okay.
But I mean,
still, let's.
You go buy your Destiny Avengers wannabe game, Chris, because it's garbage. Get it out of my face.
It's garbage because the fact you don't want to play on PlayStation. Let's make that clear right now. You don't want to play on PlayStation.
Both systems.
And
I own both systems.
I don't want to pay for another subscription, Pete.
He doesn't want to pay for PlayStation Plus.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there. That's your problem. That's the reason why you get all mad because of that.
A character being exclusive to the system, but God forbid, it's okay if it's a fucking full game on an Xbox, and everyone has to wait for years in order for them to play on their systems.
Oh, you mean like Final Fantasy VII HD Remake?
Oh, you mean that it came out originally on PlayStation? So,
yeah, but who cares what it originally came out on? It should come out on all the systems, right? It's a third-party game from Square, right?
It came... Okay, so then isn't Sunset Overdrive a third-party game since it's made from a third-party developer?
Microsoft actually paid for that one to be made. They published it.
So didn't Sony pay for that to be made?
I don't know. We'd have to look at that.
I'm pretty sure they did.
I'm pretty sure they didn't because I heard it's timed exclusive.
Even if it's a timed exclusive, watch it be a year. Watch it be a year. God forbid,
You know what? Let's not even worry about that game because that's a terrible business practice too. Oh, we're gonna chop up a game into 4 parts and charge you full price for each part. Yeah, that's garbage too.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. But
see, Chris got nothing out of that one.
That's $240 because I will never buy it. I know that.
But yeah.
Still though, I mean, Crystal Dynamics released Rise of the Tomb Raider only on Xbox, and no one said everyone raised shit about it because everyone was asking so is it exclusive? Is it exclusive? Is it exclusive? Oh yeah, it's exclusive to Xbox. Exclusive to Xbox.
Wasn't Dead Rising the same way? Didn't they have a timed exclusive on Dead Rising as well?
They didn't come out for PlayStation for felt like 3 or 4 years after.
Not like anybody wants to play hack and slash zombie games.
Yeah. You know what's funny though, Ant? Didn't you say hate Microsoft back in the day?
I was not a fan of the original.
Yes.
Because
you weren't a fan at all.
The Big Bertha controller, that thing was horrible. Holy crap!
No, you just don't like you didn't like the company Microsoft. Too, I remember you hated Microsoft company. Did you not hate the Microsoft company back in the day?
I don't really have a. I have a few PCs in my house that have Windows running on them.
I'm just saying though, but here's the thing though. That's a great example. Remember Microsoft's business practice? You can only get Windows on a Microsoft computer or a Dell or whatever. You can get Windows or whatever.
Hey guys, I just got a text message from the Pikmin fan himself. Nintendo messed up. Should have been the whole trilogy instead of just 3. There you go. That's from the man that is the biggest Pikmin fan, Mr. Jeffrey. Oh, Deputy Jeffrey.
Sorry. No, that I do agree with. That's what they should have done. I absolutely 100% agree. That they should have done. They should have done that instead of doing it.
We want to know how much money we've wasted on video games that we no longer have. Too much.
That we no longer have?
Well, I can tell you, I've wasted a lot.
That we gave away.
Traded in, I guess you could say.
I mean,
I'm not gonna call it wasted. I played them and enjoyed them.
I never traded a game. I never traded a game in my life. I never traded a game in my life.
You only have like 20 games, Pete. Get out of my face.
I thought I had 20 games.
Me and Chris have 20 games in one day. So get out of my face.
Yeah, like 1,000 games. You have 1,000 games. I agree with you that.
Yeah, we have more than 1,000 games. That's child's play, Pete.
Yeah, that's child's play. I have literally probably like 500 games on my PS4 right now.
Yeah, I have 600 games downloaded on my
PS4. Something, guys. How much money? Over the years? How much money you guys spend on games, man? I bet you it's in the made tens of thousands.
I could tell you, Ryan Raymond's probably spent more than both of us have.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
God. That man
is crazy.
Everything like day one, he'll trade in his systems just so he can have a game day one, and then rebuy it 2 weeks later. So
yeah, that's
probably owned. I would say probably 20 different Xbox 360s, maybe 15 different PlayStation 3s. Dude is nuts.
I think. Okay, so
I just think I'm sorry though. You guys literally are straight up gamers, man. I cannot do that. I'm sorry. Straight up gamers. And that's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with
that. I think I spent probably $400 on this game alone.
Oh my God. Oh
my God. I'm just gonna go here though, guys. So we might be gamers, we might spend a lot of money on games. But I can tell you, the people that like their cars, like Fast and the Furious, we probably still haven't even spent as much money as they would spend on one car.
Or I'll throw this in there, since ladies are commenting right now. So, how much do you guys spend on your pedicures and manicures every 2 weeks? And when you get your hair done,
get your hair did.
How about shoes?
Get your hair did. How much you spend on that?
Makeup.
And how often do you do that? This is. Maybe I haven't spent money like this in probably 4 or 5 years on a game.
One came out.
No, Uncharted. I'll say Uncharted 4. I only spent the collector's edition on. That's it.
That's
zero.
Leah, don't go get mani petties.
Well, you're a mom. That's understandable. You do it with your daughter. But anyway, okay. So moving on from this,
everybody got their vices, guys. Everybody got their vices.
Speaking of Avengers talk, so Avengers beta comes out this week.
You get so mad at? Why are you get so mad?
Hold on, that's not the picture.
I'll get that. I'll go play DC Universe.
Ew.
Are you really selling out, man? Are you really selling out?
I'll play Arkham Knight. At least that's a good game.
Are you really? Oh, okay. At least it's still like Batman.
True. She does go to Hobby Lobby. Spends a lot at Hobby Lobby.
Okay. So, there you go. There's your pick. About $17 every 2 weeks when I have acrylics and my mom's hair. It's a hairdresser, so I never really spent money on that. So, okay, $17 every 2 weeks. So that gives you what? $34 every month. And so,
That's like a game a month.
that's literally a game a month. Which is
You
literally
guys buy
kind of
more
like
than a game a month, though.
No.
You guys buy more than a game.
You
don't buy more than a game a month.
I
don't buy a game a month.
I don't even buy a game a month now that Game Pass is like putting out everything.
Yeah.
I'm doing like $15 a month.
And then let's think of it like this. So I bought Ghost of Tsushima last year. I'm not buying a game this month. Not last year. I mean last month. I'm not buying a game this month.
My month's already for this month, dude. I've got Battletoads coming out. I got Tell Me Why coming out. I got Grounded update. I don't need to buy anything. I'm good.
Yeah. September, I'm not buying anything. October, I'm not buying anything. That no.
We spend our money on. Devin's just so happens to be crack cocaine, but it's okay. It's okay. No one is judging you here, man. It's okay.
No judgment.
But Avengers Beta comes out this week. I will be streaming it on Friday on my PlayStation. That is my TV right there with the little glow behind it. Pretty nice. But anyway.
Does it change color?
Hey, wait a minute. Chris, the better system, right? PlayStation 4, the better system than the Xbox, right? The better system.
The better system, since it's only available on the better system on the beta first. So, yes.
Better than the X?
Yes, better than X.
Better than the X.
I've not turned on my X in I'm going to say 3-4 months.
You could have sold me your X, but I probably wouldn't have got that deal. Oh, deal. $250 for an X and an Elite controller? What?
I probably would have sold it to you for $200 since I don't use it.
There you go, Pete.
Oh.
There you go, Pete. Get up on that.
No, you should have sold me yours, Dan. You should have sold me yours.
For the extra
I don't want it anymore.
No, Pete,
I don't want it anymore.
For the extra $100, an X would be worth it. Dude, I turned on Sea of Thieves. Dude, 4K and 60 frames a second. My lord, that looks good.
Yes, it does. it is very beautiful.
Yeah, I was like, holy! Like I watched YouTube videos, comparison shots, and I was like seeing it in motion. I was like, oh my god! What, Pete?
Here's the thing, dude. I got plenty of games to play on my PS4. Plenty of games to play on my Switch. I got no time for Xbox.
Second.
Hey, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
He's good. He says he's good.
I'm just saying I'm good. I'm good. Besides, I might have to save money for the PS5 next year, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, get the PS5 first.
Dear God.
He's getting the PS5 first.
I never learns. Game Pass subscription. I'll be playing Battletoads, Pete. You don't know about Battletoads?
All right. So I wasn't going to do a trailer reaction, but do you guys want to do a trailer react to The Boys Season 2 second trailer? Final trailer?
We can do a reaction.
All right. Hopefully, Amazon, if you're watching, we're promoting your video.
First season of The Boys.
So don't mark us.
Yeah, we're not getting paid for this.
Yeah, we're not getting paid for this. Amazon. So we're promoting your content. Money.
They're going to shut down our shit on YouTube right now. Here it goes.
Hopefully not. All right. Let's put this on here.
Hopefully not.
Boom. And here Red Dead 2 is unbelievable.
What happened? My wife. She's alive. Vault's holding a captive somewhere. And right now, we're in a little bit of trouble. Are you fucking with us?
Listen,
This is a fucking mess. We're the most wanted lads in the country. We got soup terrorists. And we got no superheroes.
Hi! I'm Stormfront.
Who?
I'm the new girl.
Wonderful.
So what's your big plan?
We'll take them vote.
There we go.
And I get my wife back.
We're in. Of course we're in.
We blow it up in the air.
More super terrorists will come. For all we know, these maniacs could be waiting for their chance to kill us all.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm just trying to help.
Really? How?
We are in a war, but we can fight back with an army of supermen, millions strong. Now, don't be a pussy. Laser my fucking tits.
1, 2, 3, hit it!
She's got a whole army of soups.
We gotta stop her.
We need more soup!
Shit.
All right, what do we do? We can't just kill everyone.
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Oh, great. Cool. Totally.
1, 2, 3, hit it! We just need to keep our shit together a little bit longer.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. You guys go ahead. I'm good.
All right. Hands in the air. Like you just don't care. Kill.
All right.
Was the
Thoughts?
first season that ridiculous?
Yes.
Nice.
Not ridiculous.
Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the first season is just like that. It was kind of pretty ridiculous stuff and all that. But I mean, it's honestly a good story though. Like I know, like it it doesn't push the envelope. Honestly, if you know, the comic book is even worse. To be honest, it's the graphic novel or whatever. The series was even worse. To be honest, so I think the TV show is more tame than the comic book itself. So the material that it's based on. So, but it's an excellent show if you haven't watched the first season and all that stuff. Really good storyline, to be honest. So yeah, definitely worth watching.
Oh yes, and Tabitha, my shirt says "Get in, loser." We're getting chicken nuggies. But yes, it is a good show. Can't wait. September 4th. 3 episodes and then an episode a week after that. All right.
Is that the way they did the first season?
No, they released the whole first season right away. But COVID happened, and so they're still coming out with content.
I think it's good. I like being able to talk about stuff each week. I don't know. My personal preference for our show, I like weekly shows. So and we can talk about what we think is going to happen and stuff like that. I get both sides of the argument. For us, for our personal selfish gains, weekly's better.
Yeah.
It's okay to binge. I agree with this. It's awesome to binge watch stuff, but for us, like you're right, it gives us to look forward to next week and to talk about like each episode instead of one of us binge watching it with the other one has to wait to watch the whole thing. So,
right. All right. So let's get
Born?
into the Born.
Ooh, look how young Matt Damon looks right there. So young.
He
Like
does.
a little baby. Get in my belly.
So the Born Identity came out in 2002. Stars Matt. I can't believe the cast of this.
I know.
Matt Damon, Frankie Patante, I want to say, Chris Cooper, Clive Owen, Brian Cox, Gerbo Mann, Walton Goggins, Julia Stiles, Tim Dutton, Josh Hamilton. Like like it's just the younger versions of everyone. I was like, holy crap! But let's go ahead and say a man is picked up by a fishing boat, bullet riddled from suffering from amnesia before racing to elude assassins and attempting to regain his memory.
So Walton Goggins still looks exactly the same. What the hell, man? That guy doesn't age at all. Still even has like the widow's peak. What the hell?
Yeah. It's the beginning of the widow's peak.
Yeah. Dude, does not age at all. But so I guess really the only confusing part to me of the whole movie was what the hell was a German woman doing in a U.S. consulate in Switzerland?
She was. They said she was a gypsy. She kind of went from place to place, and she was trying to pay her bills.
Pay her bills with what? The U.S. consulate? Like what bills would she have with that?
Exactly what the explanation of that was, but I know like they say that she was like a gypsy. She was kind of, it kept on going from place to place in Europe.
So I don't really I never read the books. I just actually was talking with my friend Josh about this tonight, and he said in the book she's actually like a doctor, like her character is like a brain doctor, and so like she's helping him regain his memory.
Oh, that makes more sense. Actually.
Yeah, so completely different in the movie.
Yeah.
Different. It's a really weird thing because I could have sworn when I was watching the movie they said she was an American.
No, she's German, dude.
Yeah, they said she was German. Yeah.
Okay, but I don't know. I thought her character was weird. I thought like that whole part between him and her was just weird. Other than that, I thought everything else in the movie was awesome.
Yes, I enjoyed the movie. I'm gonna say this, and I could be wrong, and this is just my opinion on it. Without this movie, we wouldn't have gotten the gritty Daniel Craig James Bond movies.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can say that.
Yeah. Like with a lot of fight scenes in this movie, particularly, like we wouldn't get like most of the spy action movies that we get today because this kind of like set the bar of like oh crap, like this is the kind of the gritty, the nice guy, and then all of a sudden just get into like just straight up fist fights and just like let me stab you with a pen.
I gotta admit, this movie aged very well. Does not feel dated at all.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, 100%
almost 20
agree.
years.
But yeah, I agree with you, Chris. I think this definitely started a whole kind of gritty. Almost it started a whole gritty like hand fight, like action scenes, which you see because you see that a lot in James Bond and all. Where
you
like
see that in the Batman trilogy from Nolan.
Even the Batman trilogy, where you see the hand fighting and all that. It's more like it's not about martial arts and kicks and all that. It's more like blocking, hitting, punching, aggressive like hits like that. Yeah, it really introduced that to movies and all that stuff, and also made it more grittier spy movies, which you see in the new James Bond movies. So I do agree with that. I think Bourne Identity is one of those movies that came out of nowhere. That I remember when we first heard about it, we were like, Matt Damon as a spy. I don't believe it. But he made it
up to the point. Like, you got to remember, what did he do? He did like what? Talented Mr. Ripley, Good Will Hunting. I mean, not really movies where you're gonna like be buying this guy as a spy.
Right.
Yeah, you don't buy him. Yeah, you didn't buy him as an action kind of star.
Yeah.
You didn't buy him that. But he made it really believable, I thought.
He did.
And I thought, and to be honest, this is kind of the start of him being a box office draw, to be honest. I mean, I know he did Go Will Hunting, but that's a small movie, but he became more of a box office draw with this movie, this franchise. And he made it really believable, the whole character, the whole thing. So,
a question for you guys. Who's the best JB? Jason Bourne, James Bond, or Jack Bauer?
Which James Bond?
I'll say James Bond.
Whatever James Bond you want. It don't matter because it's not any of those. It's Jack Bauer.
This is true. Jack Bauer is Jack Bauer.
My dog's name wasn't Bond. My dog's name wasn't Bourne. My dog's name was Bauer.
I have to give it though. I'd say James Bond though. James Bond was more. I like the fact that he's a debonair and he was also badass at the same time. So I'd pick James Bond for me.
And the name Bauer was very fitting. Ask Chris about the corn dog.
Yeah, Bauer. I'm gonna go with Bauer, man, because the fact that like he was more more intimidating, and he was more like he gave me more oh shit moments than I think any others did. And like, oh my god, Bauer. Yeah, Bauer.
Yeah,
And just like I keep like when I think of that show, I always remember the president from season 5 when in the last season, and he was in the limo, and like Jack Bauer was like after him or whatever, trying to get into the bulletproof limo, and I remember the guy just sitting there like the actor. He's like, "Do you know who that is? That's Jack Bauer." It's just so funny. I always remember that.
He is more. I think Jack Bauer is way more like I think all of them would do like take risk or do things like that. It was like, you know, I remember like I think there was one episode where like he's trying to interrogate this one guy, and his wife was there, and he shoots a wife just to get information out of him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't mind. He doesn't have no problem crossing the line if he had to, just for the betterment of like the mission or whatever. So
yeah,
I always thought he did that. But going back to Bourne Identity though, I thought that was a great movie. Definitely really good cast too. But here's my question, guys, too. It feels believable, all this too. That's what great sound about the movie. It feels very believable. The fact that maybe there is government organization that has assassins that are programmed to do all these things. I think that's what's cool about the movie. It actually introduces this idea that makes it feel like, and not like James Bond with the whole like gadgets and everything else. This felt like real. This felt like it could really happen. Same with I want to say 24 was what year did 24 came out? It came out the same year or before this came out?
Hold on.
I didn't realize how many movies. Excuse me. Matt Damon was in before this movie.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of movies. Yeah, he was also in.
Jack Bauer came out. 204 started in 2001.
So the year before the.
Yeah.
Oh, Bourne Identity came out the year before.
No, Bourne Identity came out the year after.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it definitely was the start of all these things. So honestly, when you think about it, but yeah, it's an excellent movie. I really I agree.
Matt Damon's 50 years old this year. What? What?
We're all getting there, bud. We're all getting there.
50 though. What?
I know. But definitely, I thought. I felt like this is definitely like you said, Anna, it has aged pretty damn well for a movie.
Yeah, it really has.
I have some breaking news.
What's up?
Captain Marvel 2 has reportedly found a director in Candyman's Nia DaCosta.
Has that movie came out even yet, or is it still delayed?
It's still delayed.
Still delayed?
Which one?
The new Candyman.
The new Candyman movie.
Oh yeah. Well, that looked pretty good. So
yeah. But Bourne Identity, there is a goof in the movie. At the beginning of the movie, the man on the boat cuts open Bourne's wetsuit. A few shots later, it is clearly just pulled down. So this movie had a budget of $60 million. It made opening weekend $27 million. Gross USA $121 million. Worldwide $214 million.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
And
it definitely was. What's that?
No, I was gonna say, and it catapulted a whole franchise.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
That's really, honestly, that's really like honestly, that to me like is the lasting effect of it is more than what this movie made, because how much more money because of how well this movie was made like did the franchise make?
Yeah.
Do you think it was an unexpected success? Like people did not expect it to be that successful and end up being a very successful franchise?
Well, no, I think they expected it, maybe because of the fact that the second one came out 2 years later.
Okay.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
So I think they expected it to be good.
Here's the question. Have you watched Treadstone, Chris?
The show? No. I did play this game, though. The Bourne Conspiracy.
Oh, it was a game. That's dude. I was that based off of a movie or is that its own thing?
That was based off of this.
Oh, and it was called Born Conspiracy?
Yeah. The cover looks exactly the same as the poster.
For the PS3. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's from High Moon Studios. They make pretty good games. It was good.
It was actually pretty good. I actually really enjoyed it.
Well, maybe they'll remaster it because I'm looking at some screens and I don't want to play it if it looks like that.
No, they won't remaster it. I don't think enough people bought it.
Oh, it came out on my birthday in 2008.
Yeah, when I was working with you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Damn. Time flies,
Next
guys.
week
Time flies.
is the Bourne Supremacy.
The real question, though, is, Chris, did you ever play Prison Break: The Conspiracy on PS3?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you don't like Michael Schofield, Lincoln Burrows?
I do, but not that much.
Sucre? Or Sucre? Sucre? What was the girl's name?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yep. All right. Bourne Supremacy next week. Here is the trailer. Oh my God! What happened? That's weird. Do you see us?
I see us.
Yeah, I still see it.
I don't see anyone. That's weird.
Yeah, we're still good.
Okay. I can't do anything.
Don't cancel us.
I can't do anything.
It's okay. We don't have to watch the trailer.
No, I
we don't have to watch
okay.
the trailer.
All right, so, all right. Are we 3 screens?
Yeah, 3 screens.
Okay, so I can't really. All right, I'm gonna try to add this then. What have we been watching, gentlemen?
Have I even watched anything besides no, dude? Honestly, we're like kind of doing some remodeling on the house, so I've like really haven't been doing too much watching up anything.
All right, Pete, have you been watching anything?
I have actually. This past couple of days, I've been watching Netflix Transformers: War on Cybertron. It's their animated show, a prequel to I want to say year 1 of the Transformers or whatever, the animated series. But it was excellent. It's only like I think 6 episodes. Each episode is about 25 minutes long, and I thought I did a hell of a good job. I thought it was really good. Like I said, it's a prequel, so it's their time, and it shows like the fact that Megatron and Optimus Prime, or the Decepticons and Optimus and the Autobots were once like together and all that, but for some reason something happened where they all like kind of separated and started going to war with each other, because Megatron was the leader of Cybertron at that time, and the Autobots were kind of going against them. They're kind of the rebels, so they're going against them and all that stuff. And you can see that. Do you see that Megatron and Optimus Prime and their characters? They all had like at one point they're all like, it's kind of like Magneto and Professor X kind of thing, where Megatron's Magneto and Optimus Prime's Professor X. He feels like they have to do some like they want to do it the right way, but Megatron is more like a dictator trying to thinks that this is the way they should do it. So what I like about this show too, it also like the Autobots and Decepticons, some of the characters are not so like willing to follow Optimus Prime or willing to join his crusade. Same with and then even his couple of the Decepticons, which is kind of the same way too, think it's wrong. So you kind of see that kind of both sides of the coin. But I thought it was an excellent show. Definitely worth watching. The episodes are not that long too, so it's a really fast. You can really binge watch it really quick.
Yeah, there was
if you wanted to. But yeah, it's
episodes. Yeah, I watched the first.
Yeah, it's excellent, man. Yeah, I thought it's excellent. They do a good job introducing the whole mythology of the Transformers and all that, and the characters and all that stuff. So I really enjoyed it. Definitely, and it's only the first part too. So there's going to be another. There's 2 more seasons. I guess it's a kind of a trilogy. So definitely worth watching, I thought. And like I said, the animation is great. The voice actors are great too, because they're really almost spot on to the original voice actors of the animated series, the original animated series. So
I seriously thought
yeah,
that was the
it's
original
really
one.
well. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not Peter Cullen and Frank Welker who did the Megatron and Optimus Prime. And the guy that does Starscream too is excellent too, because I mean, the original actor already passed away, but the guy who does Starscream is excellent. So yeah, man, great stuff, man. Great job. They did a good job with it. So definitely looking forward to the next two seasons. So good stuff. That's about it, though.
Have I been watching anything? Did I say I finished How I Met Your Mother yet?
Yes, you did last week.
Okay. Then I have not been watching anything else besides Bourne. Just YouTube videos here and there. And yeah, that's about it. Gentlemen, what have we been playing? I didn't put that inside, but we'll just say what we've been playing. What have we been playing?
So I 100%ed The Tourist again. Excellent game. Got all 1,000 Achievos for it.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. Gotta get them Achievos. But I also beat Halo 3, and I have moved on to Halo 4, which I don't know how it reviewed or whatever when it came out, but dude, that game is fantastic, and it's fantastic looking. Holy smokes. Very good game. I've also been playing Grounded, which is fantastic. They're supposedly supposed to be doing an update a month for it, which I'm pretty stoked about. We have a pretty nice little hut that got destroyed by 2 wolf spiders. Not really nice, but they just went in and went to town, just wrecking our shit. Pretty interesting. We've definitely explored and found a whole bunch of different stuff. You basically killed some stink bugs, got some gas masks. We were able to get into this area we weren't able to before, but it's cool, man. Like, I love it. It's like you completely are open to explore the backyard, make it however you want, do whatever you want in it. So it's a neat little sandbox game. Trying to think if I've been playing anything else. I haven't touched that garbage Nintendo system. That's right. That's a little dig in there, Pete. Look at him. He's so mad. He gets so mad.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Too easy.
I'm just shaking my head, man.
You're just too easy.
I'm shaking my head. It's like the old you would not say that. It'll be blasphemy. Blasphemy.
I'll be playing some of the Xbox Game Pass games that drop tomorrow. Some of them look pretty cool. There's this one that's dude, I don't know if it was for the Genesis, but it was supposedly, I guess, like, I don't know if it's called Xenocross or not Xenocross, Xenocrisis. Let me look it up real quick because I don't want to get it wrong, but it's an arena shooter. It looks like it basically looks like Contra or what was the game show game, Pete? That was like Contra, like Overhead, like Contra, where you had to like go and shoot.
Smash TV.
That's what it looks like. And no, I don't see anything on here where it says it, but I could. So a faith. Oh no, it is. It's a faithful port of the hit 16-bit game. So I don't ever remember this game. Like back in the day.
What's it called again?
Xenocrisis.
I don't remember that.
Here, let me see if I can share my screen.
All right.
I thought there was an option the other day. I guess I don't have that option. No, I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. Just kidding. So, can you guys see that? Oh, I think Chris has to put it in.
Yeah, I have to put it in. Oh, yeah, I see it.
So yeah, it kind of looks like this. Here, I'll cycle through the pictures. So yeah, like very, very Smash TV.
No, that definitely looks like
yes, 2-player
definitely
game.
Smash TV.
So, do you remember that game though?
Good, though?
I don't remember. Yeah, no, it looks really good. I don't remember it.
Really.
So.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
No, I don't remember either.
I'll remove it, but yeah.
Looks
So
good,
I'll definitely be playing that. There's I'm interested in playing the Darksiders game that's coming out, and I'm definitely gonna play Man of Medan. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Chris, did you beat that game?
No, I started it, and then I feel like I needed to play it with someone else, and then I just stopped.
So yeah, there's like a 5-player mode.
Yeah.
You want to do this? Are we doing this?
I think it's only couch though.
Let me look. Oh yeah, offline movie night mode.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on a second. It's up to you and your choices you make. You can also share your terrifying story with a friend online, or for safety in numbers, go up with 5 players online. We're doing this. We're doing this.
I'll download it tomorrow on my Xbox
One X or your PC.
No, it doesn't work on PC.
Oh yeah, it's console only.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it looks like I have to turn on my Xbox. God
there you go. Welcome to the Xbox.
Funny.
But yeah, that's all I've been playing. What you been playing, Pete? What kind of classic retro game have you been playing?
Well, it's a game I haven't played before. I guess you can call it retro, but I haven't played this before. I've been playing Okami HD on my Switch.
Great game.
Never played it.
Oh yeah, exactly. So you can't talk shit because you play. You know that's a great game. But yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Okami.
If I want to talk shit, I'll talk shit about anything.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I was playing that a little bit. Like that was on PS2, right? Okami, the original on the PS2, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Guys,
too.
Yes.
Can't hear you.
Can you? Can you hear us?
Okay. So yeah, I can tell. Just
I think
I can
got
tell.
a major delay.
But yeah, probably a delay. My bad. But no, it's definitely good. It's kind of like trying to get used to the whole control thing and all that stuff. But as soon as you get in the hang of it, it definitely feels pretty fresh. It feels definitely feel very Zelda-ish.
Right.
That game, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? Would you say that, Ant?
Yeah, definitely.
But that very Zelda-ish. So, but yeah, it's a cool game. It's a fun game. I just played a little bit of it, so I'm gonna play a little bit more just to get because I haven't played before. I missed out because I always had a Nintendo, not a PlayStation or Xbox back in the day. So, definitely gonna play a little longer. But yeah, that's about it though. I haven't played anything else besides that.
I've been playing a little bit more Ghost of Tsushima. Put probably another hour or 2 into it. It's gonna be a long game. I can feel it now.
Ooh.
It's gonna be.
I'm sorry, reading the comment and all that. But go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
Muppets. Who cares about Muppets?
Oh, we did.
I love the Muppets.
Night, Leah. But we did watch the Muppets, the new Muppet Show, and
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's basically new. It's new age Muppets, but it's funny, dude. We laughed out loud a few times for sure.
It feels like the old school show.
Yeah, it feels like all the characters are like what they should be, but like in a new setting, if that makes sense. Like they're using like cell phone,
yeah, exactly. They're like not today's age, not like back in the 70s. So yeah, okay.
Chris, heads up. All those games are live right now.
Really?
Yep.
Well, good thing I just turned on my Xbox.
I'm installing them right now on my phone as we speak.
And then I want to say this to everyone who was affected in Beirut. I think that's how you say it.
Beirut, yeah.
Heart goes out to you guys. That was a tragic explosion.
Dude, honestly, like in the age of the cell phone and all that was nuts seeing that. Like,
and I saw it in like 10 different angles. I was like, what? Wow.
Yeah, it's just
it felt like a nuclear bomb, like a nuclear explosion. Honestly, the way it exploded and all that, it's just crazy to think that. Do you know what it was? What caused it? Like, or what the explosion was? Because the explosion seemed ridiculous. Like the whole thing seemed, and it blew this huge hole literally in the pier, like this huge hole.
Yeah, there's like a crater.
So yeah,
and like where
crater, man.
Let's see what this said. It said 100.
Just crazy to me.
It's 135 people dead, but 200,000 people are now homeless.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me in a new dating age because we didn't really have. I think back in the day, you hear these tragedies happen. We never had that. Now, like we can see it like from all these video cameras and angles and all that. What's going on? It's just sad and heartbreaking, honestly, to see that. Yeah, my heart goes out to all those people out there who affected it. I mean, it's been a really horrible year, guys. I hope we can get through this year and better
hopefully.
things happen because every single time we see stuff like this, it's just hard to watch, hard to experience.
Yeah,
I would agree.
Hopefully.
But have I been playing anything else? No, not really. Just getting ready for what's coming up this later. I know I'm gonna be. Actually, you know what? I will buy a game this month. I'm buying UFC 4.
Oh, nice.
Because that won't be available on PC, and I'll be playing Madden on my PC.
Isn't there some like pre-order bonus for whatchamacallit, UFC 4?
Yeah, you get the 2 boxers that had a fight a couple weeks ago, like a month or 2 ago. I'm like, cool, whatever. I don't really care. I'm just going to do career mode and leave it at that. Anything else has been going on? Nope, that's about it. So, we actually ended the show kind of early.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
just a lot of ranty stuff.
Go watch AEW. Can you go watch AEW?
There you go. I'll go watch Pat McAfee on NXT.
Pat McAfee. What's a football player doing over there at NXT, Ant?
Oh, what's a former football player doing as The Rock? or Pat's favorite guy from WCW, Steve Mongo McMichaels.
Well, he's pretty garbage, by the way, dude. Just to let you know, man. He was pretty garbage as a wrestler back in the day. Just to let you know.
But anyway, that is all we have for this evening. Thank you guys for tuning in. First-time live viewers over on YouTube, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for all your comments and all that stuff. We'll catch you guys next week for the episode 111. Until then, I am King Black Cherry.
The real Ant-Man.